Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're at on this crazy planet. I just want to take a second to say thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for being here with me. I love making these videos. It's super fun and I want to keep doing it. So leave a thumbs up if you guys can. Drop a comment down below. I have got bike hacks that every beginner needs to know. So first thing on the list is chicken strips. You just buy your brand new two-wheeled machine. It's your best friend. You got buddies with leader bikes. You're going out to ride and the first thing they mention, your chicken strips. And no, I'm not talking about Raising Cane's. That is a delicacy of mine. I'm talking about your tires. You've got strips on your tires that you haven't used yet. It's not a big deal. It's not like you've been riding that long anyways, but a hack to get rid of your chicken strips is just do some practice in a parking lot. It's super easy. One, you get a better feeling for the bike, the weight, how it's distributed, the feeling of the bike, the brakes, the clutch, everything. And you get rid of the chicken strips while you're at it, so your buddies can't make fun of you anymore. It's a win-win. Just practice in the parking lot. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I spend a lot of time on the parking lot and I really do think it makes a big difference. So hit the parking lot, get rid of those chicken strips, and then stop at Cane's on the way home to get some real strips. So you've been riding for a few weeks now, your chicken strips are gone, you're out riding with your buddies, they can't make fun of you anymore, and you're feeling like a real MotoGP star, so you decide to soup up your bike with a brand new exhaust. Great, it sounds sweet, I'm sure it looks great, and you can't wait to show off to everybody, so you roll through a school zone in first gear, ripping your exhaust as loud as you can for everybody to hear. But I guarantee you, you don't look as cool as you think you do, and you're wasting gas. So it's easier if you just shift up a few gears, don't look like such a douche going through the school zone in first gear, and you save gas, which at the rate we're going now in this country, gas is shooting through the roof. So do yourself a favor, save on gas. If you're not ripping through the twisties, just shift up a few gears, have fun while you're cruising on your bike, and don't look like such a douche. So my next hack for you guys is something related to safety, and it's something that I always do if I'm stopped at a stop sign, stoplight, whatever it is, and that is I always keep my foot on the rear brake. I always want people to know behind me that my intent is to be stopped. As soon as you let off that rear brake, somebody is going to be looking ahead and be like, oh, it's time to go, he's going, so I'm going to start going. And you never want to do that. You always want to let people know what your intent is. So if you're going, you better be going, because somebody behind you is going to floor it and they're going to run right into the back of you. So if you're stuck at a stoplight, always keep your left foot on the ground and try to keep your right foot on the rear brake so people know what your intent is, what you're trying to do. And as soon as that light turns green, gun it, you'll never see him again. My next hack is in regards to maintenance, and this is something people are a little bit controversial on, because you could end up messing up your whole bike and then costing yourself more. But if you start small and slowly build up, I guarantee you, you're going to enjoy the process of working on your own bike and the process of knowing how to do it and saving money. So when it comes to general maintenance, there's things that you should constantly be checking: airing up the tires, cleaning the chain, changing your oil, the oil filter. It's all stuff that it's really actually pretty easy. I actually just changed the oil in this thing for the very first time, and although it did take me a little while and like 4 trips to the auto store, now I have all the tools to do it. And instead of paying the dealership or a maintenance shop $150+ to do it, I can do everything by myself. All I have to buy is like the oil filter, chain cleaner, all that stuff. So if I want to do an oil change by myself, it's only going to cost me maybe $30 to $50 instead of $150, and I can do it more frequently, and that keeps the bike healthier and in a better shape to run for a longer time, which is going to make me happier. So you just got back from the longest ride of your life, you're trying to keep up with your buddies on their big bad leader bikes, and your hands are absolutely shot. You felt like your hands are going numb while you're riding, and that's because you're not holding the bike with your legs. You shouldn't be holding yourself up with your hands using the handlebars. That is what's making your hands go numb. So what you want to do is grip the tank with your legs and hold the bike up with your legs and not your wrists. That is going to save you a lot of achy pain from riding for long periods of time. And one thing that does help that I don't have, which I have on order now, are some tank grips. That will help to keep your legs in place, keep a good body position, and I guarantee you that is going to help you to relieve pain from your wrists. Summer is officially here, and it is hot. If you ride, you know just how hot it can get. That sun is unbearable. Even if you're just riding for 30 minutes, it is super, super hot. And if you're anything like me, I sunburn super easily, so something I always have to be cautious of is wearing sunscreen. I used to think I didn't need it, and it only takes a couple times getting sunburnt. The top of your arms will just get absolutely destroyed. It is no fun. Just put some sunscreen on, lather yourself up with that shit. You will not regret it. It is a lifesaver after your ride. You do not want to be looking like a lobster. And right along with the heat, another hack that I always do is I crack my visor open just a little bit. That allows a lot of airflow into the helmet, cools off your face, and it really does make a big difference, especially at stoplights. If you're sitting there and you just have the heat from the bike, the heat from the pavement, the sun is beaming down on you, open that visor, get some air in there, try to refresh yourself, and always take plenty of breaks. If you feel hot and you need some water, just take a break. It's not worth it to get dehydrated and feel all loopy on the bike. You always want to be in tip-top shape, so it doesn't hurt to take a break every once in a while. Alright y'all, well thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you might have gotten something from it. If you're a new rider, you just started riding, or you're thinking about buying a bike but just haven't pulled the trigger yet, I hope you found something useful in this video. I remember when I was buying my first bike, there's just so much information out there. It's so overwhelming, but just try to simplify things. It really is a lot of fun, and you will really enjoy the journey. I'm telling you, just don't rush it. Make the right decision. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you again. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I try to upload a video every week, and until next time, we'll catch you later.